There were 4 half-centuries, 2 each from batsmen of either camp, some stunning catches were taken, and there were a few inspiring spells. But in the end it all came down to who held their nerves better. On the day, at the M Chinnaswamy Stadium, it was Royal Challengers Bangalore who continued their resurgence with a nervy 14-run win over table toppers Sunrisers Hyderabad and keep their playoff hopes alive in Vivo IPL 2018. RCB rode on half-centuries from AB de Villiers, 69 off 39 balls, and Moeen 65 off 34 balls, and cameos from Colin de Grandhomme and Sarfaraz Khan too. Post a mammoth 218 for 6, Kane Williamson's brilliant 81 off 42 balls and Manish Pandey's unbeaten 50 threatened to take the game away from RCB, but Mohammad Siraj defended 19 off the last over, which also included the wicket of Williamson, to keep SRH to 204 for 3 and ensure RCB moved to the 5th spot in the table with the win. Chasing the massive 219-run target, SRH openers Shikhar Dhawan, 18, and Alex Hales, 37, got off to a blazing start, accumulating 47 runs in the first 5 overs. But Dhawan's return catch to Yuzvendra Chahal pegged them back slightly. Hales, along with skipper Williamson, tried to keep the required run rate in check, and his cheeky attempt to clear the fence was foiled by a freaky stunning airborne catch from de Villiers at deep mid-wicket. That SRH still got to 91 for 2 at the halfway mark was mainly due to Williamson's ability to find the gaps with relative ease. SRH looked on course to chase the mammoth target when Williamson raced to his half-century off just 28 balls. It helped that Pandey finally returned to form with a brilliant unbeaten 62 off 38 statted with 7 fours and 2 sixes. The well-set duo clobbered 22 runs off de Grandhomme in the 15th over to take SRH closer. They brought up 100-run stand in the next over and brought the equation down to 55 off final 4 overs. RCB made a comeback through Tim Southee's 3rd over, 17th of the inning, as only 6 runs were conceded. Pandey took on Siraj off whom he smacked a 6 and a 4 to tilt the scales back in SRH's favours as the equation was down to 35 off 12 balls. Pandey then hammered 3 fours off Southee to score 15 in the penultimate over, leaving SRH to get 20 off the final over. Siraj jolted SRH by sending back Williamson, and Pandey could only manage 5 runs with Deepak Hood as RCB held their nerves to stage a brilliant comeback. It had seemed very different when RCB were asked to bat first, with SRH reducing the hosts to 38 for 2 inside 5 overs. Sandeep Sharma, 1 for 40, drew the first blood with the final ball of the opening over, removing Parthiv Patel caught by Siddharth Kal at third-man boundary. Virat Kohli followed Parthiv soon after, adding 32 runs for the second wicket with de Villiers. The RCB skipper attempted to slog a Rashid Khan delivery hoping for a googly only to find his timber rearranged. De Villiers and Moeen then got into the act and provided RCB with a much-needed fill-up. The capacity crowd at Chinnaswamy found its voice when Moeen, promoted to No. 4, exploded in a frenzy of 6 hitting, with Basil Thampi being the victim. Such was the intensity of Moeen's ability to find the boundaries that even de Villiers was forced to play a second fiddle. De Villiers, who had begun with some exquisite boundaries off Shakib Al Hassan and Sandeep Sharma, was the first to get this half-century, his 4th in the last 6 innings, off 32 deliveries. But Moeen got to the milestone off just 25 as the duo didn't lift their foot off the pedal, with Siddharth Kal and Thampi bearing the brunt of their heroics. Having replaced Bhuvneshwar Kumar in the side, Thampi was guilty of giving away 70 runs without any success, thus conceding the most runs in a game in the history of IPL. Rashid finally struck twice in 3 deliveries of his final over to end the 107-run standoff 57 balls, as he eventually finished with 3 for 27. AB was brilliantly caught by Shikhar Dhawan at the deep square leg fence, while Moeen was caught behind on the reverse sweep. When Mandeep Singh fell cheaply soon after, RCB seemed set to lose momentum. But De Grandome, 40 off 17, and Sarfaraz Khan, unbeaten 22 off 8, lit up the night with some belated fireworks, to ensure RCB got past the 200-run mark with a kick-fire 34-run stand that proved just enough in the end.